everybody? I'm Mike Killer 44 here, and today we're going to talk about the 20 worst jobs in the world. If you don't like your job, at least you probably don't have one of these jobs. Number 1, telemarketer. Telemarketers get paid to make cold calls to the general public, trying to sell various products and services. They are a huge annoyance to many and receive endless abuse and constant hang-ups. This can leave them feeling down about themselves and their work ethic. They receive a mediocre salary with the scope to earn more based on sales and performance. So if you can make a call without someone hanging up, you get paid more. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Number 2 is a cleaner. Cleaners are often mistreated in the workplace. They aren't given respect by other workers and end up doing horrendous tasks. And in-house cleaners are also taken advantage of by their bosses and are not given fair rights. You have to have a thick skin and the will to say no to get on this job. A lorry driver, Leroy driver. Besides the fact that Leroy driving is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, it is also one of the worst. It can get boring and lonely on the long trips and down the motorway, with most drivers losing concentration. And if you lose concentration on the job while driving, it can be very dangerous. Many consider it a dead-end profession with no room to progress and develop. Number 4 is a soldier. This profession can be rewarding as you are working for your country, yet many soldiers are left with depression and other health-related issues. Spending weeks and months away from your family and friends can be challenging, let alone having to have your bed and uniform inspected a number of times a day. CareerCast reported that high stress and low pay lands enlisted military personnel in the worst jobs. Number 5, social worker. People who opt for a career in social work are often faced with awful and demoralizing situations. Social workers deal with a number of people who are experiencing crisis, from orphan children to sexually or physically abused victims, and old people who are homeless, according to PF Hub. Psychologists say that those working in this field are expected to make sacrifices to meet the requirements of those who seek their help. Customer service advisor. Do you know the saying, shoot the messenger? This is too close to the truth when it comes to customer service advisors. They get the brunt of anger, complaints, and abusive customers that are dissatisfied with the company they represent. On the plus side, they can really make a change when they've helped solve a solution, especially when the company has a great culture. Number 7, coal mining. Coal mining is one of the most hated careers as it greatly affects workers' health. Miners are forced to have a considerably short life expectancy as they work in incredibly dusty, humid, and hot environments. They are also at great risk of gas explosion or a tunnel collapsing. Hold on. I had to breathe for a minute. Coming in at number 8 is slaughterhouse worker. This job isn't one of those who... This job isn't one for those with a weak stomach. Killing animals for a living can be extremely depressing. A current slaughterhouse worker told Discover, when you're not repelling members of the opposite sex whose stomachs have been turned by what you do, your work. Ripping apart the carcasses of innocent animals, knee deep in blood and guts. You think that when you walk out of you can leave it behind you for the day, but no. The smell of death clings to you. You hear that? That's the sound of people turning vegan or vegetarian. Yep. It just changed a lot of people's mind about food. Number 9, promotional mascot. Putting any costume on and looking stupid has to be listed as one of the worst jobs in the world. It can be as bad as dressing as a set of balls for a testicular cancer awareness. Of course, anyone in costume will attract attention, and more. Other than that, it's ridicule and and bullying. Oh, I love this thing right here. It's amazing. Okay, coming in at number 10 is a traffic warden. Traffic wardens are strongly hated amongst the general public. I mean, who likes to get a parking ticket? Their day-to-day lives involve a lot of abuse and shouting. So you will need to have a thick skin to be able to do this job. Dennis, a current traffic warden, said, "You get verbal abuse all the time, but I never take it personally." Like, who wouldn't? I mean, it sucks. Oh, this is gross. This one's gross. Number 11, animal food taster. Although some people actually enjoy eating animal food for a living, most of us are repulsed by it. This job involves eating really bad batches of animal products and the risk of severe food poisoning. To be successful in this role, you need a highly developed pate and the presence of mind not to swallow anything but your pride. So you gotta taste dog food, cat food, bird food, I don't freaking know. All of it. Gross. Number 12, a Portaloo toilet cleaner. These brave workers tackle cleaning portable toilets on a daily basis, using a tank and a vacuum wand. Cleaners must suck up all the waste into the portable toilet. After picking up any stray toilet paper, they also wash down all surfaces that could possibly be soiled, including the walls. This is when a high-pressure hose comes in handy, and as you can imagine, hosing off a wall in a closed space results in a lot of spray back. Nevertheless, some cleaners grin and bear it, and take home $50,000 a year for cleaning toilets. $50,000 a year? No, I'm not cleaning toilets for a living. But, I mean, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of money. But it's gross. Number 13. A roadkill remover. Roadkill removers are faced with the grueling task of collecting and disposing of dead animals from the road. They never know what they're going to face, including oncoming traffic. They also don't know how long the animal has been lying on the road, so the stench they face with can really make you hurl. Like that. It's gross. Okay, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a great one. Yeah. Yeah, No thanks. We're gonna skip that one. No, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do 14, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let you guys read it, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, hold on a second. Can you see that? There we go. Yep. That's what that is. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm not doing it. Coming in at 15 is a sewer cleaner. Yeah. Some jobs are lousy and some just plain stink. Being a sewer inspector falls into both categories, but the descent salary may cause you to consider it. Your daily duties involve the inspections of sewers and flushing out the problem. However, there is a relatively high chance of contracting diseases, especially gastrointestinal, respiratory, and skin diseases. Well, duh. You're cleaning a sewer. What do you expect? Number 16, crime scene cleaner. A job for the most hardened. A crime scene cleaner is responsible for making things nice again after homicides, suicides, and accidents. Performing this job includes removing bloodstains, body parts, bodily fluids, and other gory things from the scene. A crime scene cleaner needs high endurance for the job. It can take hours trying to clean it up, depending on how bad the crime scene is. Yep. Oh god. Number 17, odor tester. Getting a whiff of of bad BO can make most of our stomachs churn. But odor testers spend days sniffing people's armpits, breath, feet, you name it, including their farts. Peter Jones, an armpit sniffer, works as a deodorant producer for Lever in Australia, developing the Dove, Lynx, and Impulse brands. She says it was strange at first, but in a week it was fine. Yeah, no. No thanks. These are gross. Coming in at number 18, broadcaster. Broadcasting is considered one of the worst jobs in the world due to the terrible work-life balance. This highly stressful job involves working extensively in the public eye and under tight deadlines. With little or no job prospects. If you fancy spending most of your time at work, you can handle the pressure. Then it may not be so bad. Okay. A paint dry watcher. Something we all want to do. These folks literally watch paint dry on a wall for a living. The purpose is to check how the color of matte and emulsion changes over time and to make sure they are durable. I mean, what can be more boring than staring at a blank wall for hours? Nothing. Just sick. And number 20. A guard at Buckingham Palace. Being guard duty at Buckingham Palace is regarded as one of the worst jobs in the British Army. According to the military documents obtained by the Telegraph, soldiers spend several hours each day cleaning and pressing their uniforms and polishing their boots in preparation for one of the many kit inspections that they are likely to face before taking up their positions outside one of the royal palaces. Perhaps the worst part, though, is obnoxious tourists treating you like an animal in a zoo and the terrible accommodations. Okay, I got this from careeraddict.com. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. This was the top 20 worst jobs in the world. Peace.